Ladies, this is for you. You might be thinking about swimsuit season. It's about that time. I chose this photo of Raquel Welch, who is a verified Kibbe soft dramatic, because look at the curves on this lady. It's so apparent that she's soft dramatic with her broad shoulders and her curvy frame. And if she tries to squeeze into a sporty surfer girl Nike swimsuit, she might even feel bad about herself. And I am going to accommodate the curves. Accommodate is the key word here. So I started, believe it or not, with ChatGPT. So we're going to take a little journey on my phone together. And I'm going to show you how I went about this. So hello, ChatGPT. What do you have to say about a bathing suit for a Kibbe soft dramatic? And I thought it actually nailed it. So you might be a little bit busty and you are going to be looking for a bikini top that has good support. I have found halter necklines to work really well for me and avoid something that's just like fits like a sports bra. It's just not going to do you justice. High-waisted bottoms. However, I'm going to show you a caveat here and something that I did wrong for a long time. Glamorous details, ladies. If you can find something that's like asymmetrical, one shoulder, ruffles, ruching, big floral prints, let your bone structure carry those bold details. Darker jewel toned. Now, I think jewel tone is really specific to a color palette. I happen to be an autumn color palette. So yeah, jewel tone is going to work well for me, but maybe if you're a spring, that's not for you. So I think that's a little too specific, but certainly like more drama and fabric, good stretch, obviously. And I like the end here. Ultimately, the best bikini is the one that makes you feel fabulous. Absolutely. So let's talk about how I thought about this. In my personal journey, I've gravitated towards string bikinis, and now I understand why. Because if you're wearing something that cuts you off in the hip area, that's exactly what we don't want. We want to keep that vertical line continuous. So a string bikini doesn't have a lot of fabric around the hips. So you have this openness where you can see your shape and your shape flows. Now here I was at one of my lowest weights as an adult, and I felt like, yeah, I did have more flexibility in what I felt I looked good in, and could wear more things that maybe I wouldn't wear now. But now we're going to work with that. That's okay. That's okay, ladies. So then I wanted to find a beautiful pattern, something really dramatic and bold. So I bought this one piece, something I can wear to the pool with the kids. Something wasn't quite right, even though I look great, but see how low the leg opening is. So this is cutting me off right in the curviest part of my hip, and it's giving me like a little bit of a mom vibe. And I didn't quite understand why I didn't love this bathing suit, even though it was absolutely beautiful and luxurious and I paid a lot of money for it. It wasn't working for me. Notice, now Sofia Vergara is gorgeous. She can look amazing in probably anything, but look how the leg opening is cut higher here, and those beautiful voluptuous hips are singing. She is showing them off, and that is a key aspect here. So here's how I went about shopping. First of all, here's what not to do. If you're looking at brands like PacSun, Roxy, Body Glove, Nike, and you're getting all these surfer girl, sporty, like I can just feel the muffin top. When I look at these, I feel my tummy hanging out over the top. I feel like I should be skinnier to make these look good. And it was never me. It was, these bathing suits are not designed with curves in mind. Like, oh my gosh, this would just put fabric around the widest part of your hips, and it just is not gonna look good, ladies. Don't do this to yourself if you're a soft dramatic. That's actually really beautiful. Here's what I did find. I looked for bottoms like this, where they are cut so high that you can see the front of the hip bone. So I started with something like this, And there's actually a lot of fabric in the width here. And I did end up buying one like this that was a little bit wider, say that's like 3 to 4 inches wide. And it wasn't as cute as the ones that were really high and very thin like this. This brand Becca seems to have a lot of these, and not on their website, but on Amazon and other websites. Search Becca high-waisted, high leg opening. See how I searched that up here? And you'll get more of these. These were real winners for me. I also found websites designed for women of color. Women of color tend to be curvier, and this makes me wonder if there's some connection between body type and ethnicity. I don't know if anyone's done that research yet, but look how these women are accommodating their curves. Now granted, these are very sexy bathing suits, and maybe not there's very few of these that I might consider, but these ladies have curves and they are showing them off, and they're not constricting them with these little surfer girl bathing suits. They're just accommodating those curves. There's a lot of string bikinis, there's a lot of high leg opening, high waist. So I ended up purchasing the one that I'm going to show you. I also ended up purchasing these, and all of them worked. I felt like everything I considered, I nailed it. So look how high, these are from ASOS. Look how high the leg opening is here. Not only is the leg opening high here, but it's a little bit asymmetrical, and I'll show you what this looked like on me. And then of course, animal prints. You know, I love my animal prints. These actually, the top was amazing. The bottom is very sexy, so it's for limited use. But this one, I'll show you my photo. I could not be happier, and my daughter in the background, and I want this for her. I want her to see me smiling, trying on swimsuits, even though I'm a little bit heavier than I was in the red bikini. I feel amazing. Look at my face. Look how happy I look. Look how my curves are singing and happy, and my chest looks supported and voluptuous without looking sloppy, like it's hanging out and like it's restricted. I just could not be happier. I want this for you. So I am going to put these links to the ones that I purchased and some other ones I think would work in a blog post, so it's shoppable for you. Even if you're not a soft dramatic, I hope that try ChatGPT and see what might work for your body type, and please spend some time finding swimsuits that work for you, not against you. I love you so much. Good luck on your journey.